The main thing I kind of didn't like that I had to look it up afterwards was what did the wizard do that was so bad? And it was just supposed to be discriminating against the animals. He was making them scapegoats for what? And the movie did not really expound on it.
No, the movie actually lacks a lot of explanations in many things that supposedly they could have covered on part 2, but they did not.
They didn't. Like,
hello, movie fans. It's Geoff.
and I'm Ben.
Welcome back to another episode of Geoff and Ben. If you'd like to see this full video, it's also available on our YouTube channel called Geek Roll. Come visit Geek Roll for some hand-rolled and wasabi hot takes.
Right? And if you want to hear our voices singing with some soundtracks of this new movie, if there were some memorable songs, you could listen to us at Spotify under Geoff and Ben.
Yes, Geoff and Ben, for people who prefer listening over watching videos. We're going to be posting a new episode every Saturday, so stay tuned.
But you should watch our videos because you can see our color-coordinated wear based on our movie. With
Yes, I am Geoff the Good, and this is Ben the Bad, because he's green.
It's not Ben the Bad, it's Ben the Wicked. Because we are going to be covering Wicked
Part 2.
for Good.
Wicked for Good, yes!
It should be Wicked Too Good.
This is a really big film. Part 1 did so well, you know.
it
Cynthia
did.
Erivo, Ariana Grande, amazing actresses, amazing voices.
But part 2?
But were they as
boy.
amazing as, in part 2? Were they?
Guess we're gonna find out in a review today.
So,
let's go!
Let's go.
Lights, camera, let's roll!
yeah. So, okay, usual,
I want no. I want to ask you first.
usual set of questions.
Yeah. Geoff,
Okay.
what did you like about Wicked for Good?
What did I like about Wicked for Good is it is. Oh God, I have to be honest, guys. I couldn't help but compare Wicked Part 1 and Part 2 because obviously we have an expectation set for us. So what did I like about Part 2 is, I suppose they added details because they left a lot of cliffhangers for Part 1 and you wanted more answers.
What did you like the new acting? Did they have a new range this time? Because there really was a lot of focus on Ariana Grande.
Okay. I really want to be fair about this because the film itself is good, but
That's why it's called Wicked for Good.
But I just felt like it could be so much better. There was just so many
Yes.
things that I really wanted to like, but I just couldn't make myself do it. Like, I really wanted to like more songs. Like in Part 1, I'm still, it took me a while to take out the songs from my head because they were so good. I would play them on YouTube, everything. But for Part 2, I don't really see myself doing that. I don't think I'm gonna go on YouTube and like type, Wicked for Good songs because the songs were just average.
Yeah, they saved everything, defying gravity and popular. So what does the second one have? Not sure, because
I'm not sure what the second one has.
Well, I do feel some cinematography could have been done better, some blocking, but that's for the dislike part.
Right.
I kind of liked, no, it's not like kind of. I really like the sudden, oh my God, like Dorothy. By the way, this is a spoiler review. So when Dorothy was coming and then the tornado that Madame Morrible created, like, oh my God, okay, so we have Dorothy there. So that was cool. So that's, basically the original Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, Wizard of Oz.
Yeah,
right.
and then like all of a sudden, like, what the fudge? Like, who the hell's Bok anyway in the first movie? Like, oh God, he's the Tin Woodsman. Like, okay, that's a surprise.
Right.
Yeah, I read about the cub in the first movie being the cowardly lion.
Right.
But I thought that was done with. I didn't expect to see like the CGI of him coming out and like, oh, I'm so scared, and his tail is like covering his face and whatever. So that was cool. I would have liked to see more of that. But again, I realized, this is not the movie about Dorothy. This is a movie about Elphaba and Ariana Grande. So that was cool. That's like Easter egg that's good. Do I wanted to see more of that? Again, not sure, because again, it's story of Elphaba and Galinda. What else did I like? Because it's too easy to see that you like the effects of the flying monkeys. Because effects are doing so well that any improvement doesn't wow you unless it's an action scene, and there are no action scenes in this movie. So yeah, That's good. And if you really like Ariana Grande, there's a lot of exposure for her with close up on her face and her flawless
Right,
skin
yeah.
and like that. So yeah, that's more or less what I could say that I liked about Wicked for Good.
So I guess we move to the hard part. The part where you guys may
Sorry, I'm sorry.
the part where you guys may bash us, but I hope you guys don't because this is really how we felt. And I'm sure a lot of
Let's
you guys who
go.
have seen it also feel this way. I'm just sure about it. It's
Maybe,
just
maybe.
okay. Anyway, I already
go.
know that I have a lot to say. Why don't we start with you, Ben? What did you not like?
Okay, all right. One, the surprise at the ending was like, oh my god, the wizard was actually the father thing. That was kind of telegraphed in the first movie already.
Right.
So like here, when it was actually revealed to the wizard, like, that's a non-surprise.
Right.
What? Like that. And I don't think it was too clear how Morrible was dealt with. The winged monkeys just brought her out, but I don't know how did it kill her? Was that allowed?
Right.
The main thing I kind of didn't like that I had to look it up afterwards was what did the wizard do that was so bad? And it was just supposed to be discriminating against the animals. He was making them scapegoats for what? And the movie did not really expound on it.
No, the movie actually lacks a lot of explanations in many things that supposedly they could have covered on part two, but they did not.
They didn't. Like, this would be the part to expound it because like you left like like the information, if not shown in one, it would be in two, but it was enough. So I was going like, so what is the bad thing the wizard was doing? What was the thing that Elphaba was doing her guerrilla attacks against, like to save the animals? But we later saw that he was like imprisoning them. But it wasn't even a thing about like, oh, I'm gonna drain your magic because I don't have magic. No, no, no. It was just like, oh, you're animals. Oh, I'm discriminating against you. Ugh, I
There
felt that was
is
weak.
no very specific reason why the wizard is imprisoning animals, which is so.
It's kind of weak, I guess, unless you really count it as a racist thing.
It makes the
analogy.
wizard look so shallow, and it makes a lot of the characters just fall apart because the very premise of the story has Elphaba going against the wizard.
Because I think the parallel was she's being discriminated against because she was green. So they're
Yes.
discriminating
Yes,
against
yes.
animals because they're not human.
So
and
she
she's-
somehow relates
blah, blah, blah.
to the feeling of discrimination against animals. So she's fighting for them.
Yeah, this wasn't pushed strong enough in the narrative. I
It
think
was not explained enough.
because they went with the whole weirdo romance something, and
God.
all the miscommunications, I'm sorry, we're gonna get married, and like, huh, what? Okay, I'll go along with it. Like, what? And then like later, it's like, okay, we're fighting against the wizard. Why? And they're like, no, let's just go.
I did not buy the whole romance part. I just didn't really see the connection there. I felt like they were trying too hard. It's because they didn't really build enough in the part one for Fierro and Elphaba. They didn't really give enough substance and enough time for it to build up. It's
They
just
were
too fast.
Yeah, they were bonding on like their mindset stuff,
Right.
but not romantic.
Right, right.
There was no things like when they were doing their song together and they're like, oh, they're taking their clothes off. It's like, I'm sorry, I was laughing. I'm sorry. Also a little petty.
And what is Miss Marble's motive anyway? Why does she keep helping the wizard? What does she like?
Actually, that's not given. Miss Morrible was, I guess, just wanted power. I don't know.
She had
wasn't-
it.
Yeah,
Like, what
she's the
more
only
does she
one with
want?
magic.
She's the only one with
Exactly.
magic. What does Miss Marble want? What else does she want? I don't understand her motive. It doesn't make sense to me.
She was evil for evil's sake, I guess, or not just evil, just a fanatic. Does she really believe that the animals were bad? I don't know. And about Nessa and Bach, that was very immature. Like,
Nessa is so immature. I really hate her. I'm sorry. In the beginning, it's like, oh, she's sitting on a wheelchair,
yeah, you're sorry for her.
Sorry for her, but now she's just annoying and immature. And
Well, to be fair, Bach did not say that, I'm not really in love with you. I love Glinda, so I'm gonna leave you. And she's gonna go like, no, you're not leaving. You're gonna see me again. Yeah.
I think in part two, it's just showing a lot of the flaws of each character. Everybody is just flawed communication-wise.
What else? Okay, so that was just me. What else? What else you don't like?
Well, actually, we're kind of like talking together anyway.
Okay.
Ben was gonna ask me the stuff I didn't like, but I think, based on what Ben covered and what we covered, it's pretty much what I don't like. I just wish they focused more on like giving more concrete reasons on why things happened.
Except just keeping it all inside and not telling.
Yeah. Let's move on to like
Okay.
our last question, which is a continuation basically of what we're talking about. Ben, what do you feel could have been explained better in the movie?
Well, I would like more explanation again about the animal discrimination thing. But what I wanted to see more actually was more action from Elphaba doing her dive bombing and her evil witch attacks and whatever. The one that branded her as like wicked. We only got that at the start when she was attacking the making of the yellow brick road, and after that, I didn't see enough of it. Everything else was focused on Ariana Grande and her drama, and no, give me some action, man.
Because she's a bigger star, I suppose that's why they focus on her. She has a lot of followers. So.
She had like a lot of scenes that didn't seem necessary, like just dressing up. We didn't need that.
That's true.
Yeah, like I'm wearing black boots. I'm dropping off my earrings, and then we didn't need that movie.
All right. Well, moving on to the last part.
Okay.
Rating, 1 to 10.
I want to. Oh, dang it! You asked me first.
Yes,
Okay.
you did.
I would have to rate this. We should compare our rating to the first movie, but we didn't review the first movie.
No.
Yeah, but just for this movie, as it is, I would, give it a 7.5.
How about this? What would you have given the first movie?
Okay, because I enjoyed the first movie. Like, I actually cried and felt emotional in the first movie. And, I played, like, Defying Gravity on repeat for a while.
So first movie, what's the rating?
First movie, I would give it, like, a 8.5 to 9. But this movie, 7.5. Because high expectations, just, so there. How about you, Geoff? First movie.
Honestly, for the first movie, we weren't really doing podcasts and reviews yet. I told my friends that, oh my gosh, because I am not a Wizard of Oz fan. I'm not. I don't care about it at all.
Die, Dorothy!
I went to the cinema, I was sitting there and I watched it, and honestly, my life was changed.
Oh,
I am not.
You cried
joking,
too, didn't you?
No. I was like, oh my gosh, it's like I haven't seen a movie like this for such a long time. And I think a lot of people can agree that, wow. So, I don't want to overreact, but I would give it like a 9.5, the first one. And the second one was a far cry from the first one. I'm sorry, but I would give it like a 6.5. It's just that different.
That's so much lower than mine.
There are no songs here that I can really latch onto.
Yeah.
There are no songs here that I can latch onto.
And I thought I would feel more emotions about this. But no, the emotions were weird because of the weird love things that
I couldn't relate to the characters because the emotions felt so shallow and immature. I'm sorry.
Okay. But not to say who cares, but this is still going to make like almost $1 billion.
I'm sure this film is going to still sell so well.
Yeah.
I mean, they marketed it so well. Obviously, we have really big names here. Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande alone will totally, push this movie so well. Yeah. And I love Erivo. I love Ariana Grande. Amazing voices, amazing actresses. Wow. And I can't really blame any of the actors here. I think all of them are great. It's just the story itself maybe could have been better.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's all the time we have.
Okay.
Right? Anything else?
Nah, that's good. Let's see if we're gonna have Wicked 3 bad. I don't know. I have no idea.
Wicked 3, good.
I don't know. I have no idea what to call it.
I don't know.
Right. Okay, so.
Yeah, I guess. I'm Geoff.
And I'm Ben.
We'll see you again for other movies, sometimes a series, maybe other things, anime or something. Related topics. Right. You guys let us know what you want us to review. We don't know because you guys are silent viewers. We don't know.
All right. So
bye.
that's it. Roll credits.
All right.